sickle cell anemia is what? Like they put clothes on us and gave us starch to eat, they deprive us of the mineral that resonates with the African. What is that mineral? Iron. Every plant, every animal, every species of living things is attached to a particular mineral. So why sickle cell? When they entered Africa and they brought us over here, they changed that culture by introducing to Africa starch and blood. And the same thing was given to us in America, in the Caribbean, Central and South America. Starch and blood. They made cannibals out of us and they made us sick. So, if we believe that sickle cell should not be the subject, well, brothers and sisters, you have another guest coming, because all of us are suffering with it, because we have been deprived of the very food that our blood needs, iron. And if you think that we haven't been deprived, when did we get iron in our diet? In 500 years, and from what substance? Name it. You cannot name one. But what it does show, the strength of the biology of the African people, that they could be deprived of food for 500 years and still live. Because if you take to a laboratory rice and beans, yams, chicken, and dead hogs, and ask that biochemist to analyze it for food, it has no food value. Why? Because food is electrical. And you will not find electric vibration in a dead animal. The animal is dead. The next is the starch. Have you ever seen a battery that says acid battery? No. It says alkali battery. In the environment of alkalinity is where you find electricity and life. Not in the environment of acidity. But they tell you when you ask them about protein, what is protein? It's one of the 19 amino acids. And they say it so intelligently. And because we're blind, we accept it hook, line, and sinker. Sickle cell anemia is the deprivation of iron fluorine. It isn't what some of your leaders in America claim it to be. God did not give us sickle cell. It was somebody that deprived us of the food that our cells has a resonance with. The African people needs iron. And not one person in Africa and out of Africa and the Caribbean could stand up and say, well, I had iron, I died every day. From what source? The only place that I have visited where the people really takes iron every day is Dominica. They call it Zuti. It's loaded with iron. That's why those people are so strong. Sickle cell anemia has weakened our body. Sickle cell anemia is only the extreme of the deprivation of iron. You see, we have many anemias. We have general anemia, hypoglycemia, we have sickle cell anemia, and we have leukemia. All these anemias. Why sickle cell? Because the blood, being so deprived of iron, and the mucus that Dr. Sebi told the Supreme Court is the only disease, has invaded the plasma and break it into a sickle, and oxygen and iron escapes. How do I know that? Common sense. You know that internal vibration, not the philosophy, because what I just said, you will not find in a book. You will not find in a book. I repeat, in the case of leukemia, the blood is very acid. It will eat the cell from its core and kill you quicker than sickle cell anemia. In sickle cell anemia, it is not that strong, the acid content, but it breaks it into a sickle. And that the patient becomes weak, lacking of energy, and they suffer with a secondary disease they call thalassemia.